you serious?
Yes, I'm Marcus Bronzy.
Yo, what's going on? I'm Ace.
Plenty of ways to kill an hour out there, but right now you are killing one with us.
And a big massive shout out to everybody that's been subscribing, rating and commenting on iTunes. When you subscribe, don't forget you'll get some exclusive access to some new bits from us, starting with the How to Kill an Hour animation. So make sure you go in there, check that out.
So what are you waiting for? Get involved. Also got some extra video content up there with regards to Snapchat. Check that out. That's sick. So yeah, thanks for all of you subscribing, rating and commenting. We're going to start shouting you out in future episodes. If you haven't got an iPhone though, howtokillanhour.com has got us there, all of our streaming places. We're on like Mixcloud, SoundCloud, every cloud. Go outside, look upstairs. Yeah, you'll see a cloud. Hear us. Yeah. What we got coming up in today's show, Ace?
We are going to talk about Disney.
Okay. Disney or Datney?
Disney.
Okay.
We are going to talk about, what else are we going to talk about? The Obamas.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Snapchat.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about stuff.
So before we get stuck into Kill a Bit, Ace, big up Nessa, Heidi Taylor, Eve Edwards, Zach Wilford, and the rest of CCU University Canterbury, UK, because I messed up, Ace.
What did you do?
Bruv. I had a bad day yesterday, and this is a positive gadget podcast. Am I allowed to just get a little moan off my chest?
Go on.
So I'm driving down the motorway, excited to go to Canterbury University and talk to these students. Like, some of the best students come from Canterbury. Don't they, Billy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Billy went to that.
You went Canterbury, Billy? Sorry, to go off the point. I played at Canterbury Uni loads of times. You got that massive club.
Which uni? Kent or Cardiff?
Oh, no, is it not Kent or Kent? I went to Kent, but it's in Canterbury.
Boo.
Oh, no, you're rubbish.
Yeah. It's like
we got the Kent Uni crew, man. Sorry.
So I was on my way there listening to Dirty Sprite 2, and I was listening to Commas, Future tune.
Yeah.
I was like, listening to it, I was like, hang on, I've not heard this part of this bass line before. Bruv. I was 20 minutes away from Canterbury. I had to pull over to the hard shoulder. My back rear tyre was smoking.
Pissed.
Smoking,
Ripped
yeah.
up.
45 minutes waiting for a lift, like for the guy to come and have a look at it, yeah, mate, sorry, you ain't going to be able to get that fixed up.
Bruv, you're a young 20-something, you pick up the car with one arm and you change the tyre. Well, gone.
I don't have a spare tyre on my car.
What do you mean you don't have a spare tyre on your car?
Newer cars and cars like mine don't have spare tyres.
What are you talking about?
They only have a can of spray that you can use to, like, if there's like a little mini puncture which kind of fills it up, and it's like a spray can of glue. Yeah, I don't. If I had a spare tire, I'll be on my way.
Ain't you supposed to have a spare tire by law?
Not anymore. You have to have the spray can thing.
Does that show how old my car is?
No, it shows how old your knowledge of the law is, though. That's because that is a classic bit of knowledge. But
Anywho,
my tire is like really hard to get a hold of.
What, no run flats now?
I was running on it for a while. I was doing a cleared 70 miles an hour, not over. Yeah. And I tore it apart. So I had to spend half of my day getting a new tyre. I'm sorry. I said I'll big you all up, Canterbury University, CCU, and I will be there next week, Tuesday. What day is it next Tuesday? I love the way we asked Billy to do random things like check the date.
14th, I think.
The 14th, I will be there. And that
sounds wrong, by the way.
Oh, no, it'll be the 13th. You're going on Tuesday?
Yeah.
13th.
Tuesday the 13th.
Told you.
So I didn't just answer and let me know anyway.
It just sounded wrong.
Anyway.
I didn't know if it was wrong.
Right,
it just sounded wrong.
Have you got anything you want to get off your chest first, though?
This cold would be good. That's about it.
And
sorry, can I just quickly say, I went to the doctor's yesterday. Yes. Basically, if you listen to last week's podcast, you'll understand that I fell down some stairs in Canada. Can I shout out to my Canadian family?
Yes.
Shout out to the Mark family, my cousin Josh, Rachel, Hannah, Uncle Colin. I fell down in the basement basically. And my cousin Rachel, she got to the bottom of the stairs. She saved me. But anyway, so like I've been hobbling around on this leg for a week. And I'm like, nah, it's cool. I don't need to go to doctors. But slowly but surely, my leg's just getting fatter and fatter and fatter. I can't even wear baggy jeans.
I thought those were, what are they called again? The like tight jeans.
Skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans, yeah. That you're wearing.
So like on my right leg, it looks like I'm wearing skinny jeans, and the left leg just looks normal. So it kind of looks like I skipped leg day on my
on your left,
on my left leg. So I was like, you know what? I really think I should maybe go to the doctors for this. And also, my voice hasn't come back. I've had this voice problem for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and I just I'm coughing like all the time. So I went to the doctor and I said, "Look, can you sort out the chest first? And then she listened to the chest.
Yeah.
And she gave me like pills. Then she looked at the leg, and she did what, like, you know what mechanics do?
Yeah.
Them ones. Yeah, like to say, like, what is that? Yeah. So then she was like, you know what? The antibiotics I'm giving you for your chest will actually make the swelling go down on your leg as well.
Okay.
And
Wow.
she's like, if it doesn't, then you're gonna have to get an X-ray. So I'm hoping that I don't have to be on crutches or anything.
So are there scrapes on your leg?
Oh my diddy. So I lost and you know, like she said, where I've cut myself is the worst place to cut yourself. It's like the front of your shin, because that's the hardest. Billy's taking pictures of my fat leg.
It's going on. It's going on Instagram, you know.
Like, it's like, the trainers are hard anyway, so it's cool. It's like, it's the hardest place for your skin to heal.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's slightly healing. But I've got like these really fat scabs that I want to pick, but I'm not going to do that. Sorry. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on with my leg at the moment. And like my foot sometimes swells up as well. So yesterday I was walking around central London in slippers.
How central London are we talking?
I was in Oxford Street.
So the centre of the centre of London.
Like London, the middle central centre part of London, where there are tourists walking around, politicians, I don't know why I said that, shoppers, where every celebrities, co-employees, nice looking girls, everything in central London.
Co-workers, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, go on.
And I was walking around in slippers. And then, like, I was chatting to Marcus on the phone. I was like, do you know what? I'm walking around central London in slippers. And he was like, what did you say to me?
I said, I'm going to send a tweet out saying, everybody, Ace is in Oxford Circus, look for him, and he's wearing slippers, take a picture.
But you know what the thing is?
Yeah.
This is cool now.
Sliders.
They're sliders.
Okay.
But they're Jordan sliders.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I had on the socks and the sliders. The only thing is I wasn't matching brands, which I hate doing. So I had on an Adidas tracksuit and Jordan sliders.
That's crime.
A bit weird, yeah. And I was walking around Central, so I felt like I looked silly. But then, like, I saw some other kids wearing sliders, so it was just like, oh, we're cool.
No, we need to stop this now. I'm against that.
You get sliders?
No, yeah, slippers sliders and socks. No, when people are proud of it, they wear the white socks and the black sliders.
That was me. That was me yesterday.
I don't know. It's a bit like when people were wearing onesies out and about on the road. I don't know. Can
I say one more thing? I had a meet. Shout out to Lala. I'm pretty sure she'll hear this. I had a meet with Lala yesterday.
Yeah.
And
what, luscious Lala?
Just behave yourself. And I was wearing the sliders and socks, and she was looking at me weird, but and I didn't want to just like halfway through this be like, oh, the reason I'm wearing this is because I was just like, it was funny just to see her reaction. She was trying to keep eye contact.
Okay.
But they kept going to the foot.
So you owned your footwear situation.
You man. You have to.
You have to nowadays.
You gotta be really, really confident now.
Well, that's what I was really going to ask you about, Ace, is how was your leg doing? Because we did name last week's episode after you.
Bro, look at it. That's how it's doing. That's exactly how it's doing.
If you really want to find out how Ace... Well, if you want to hear the whole story, you got to listen to Ace Ment. It was a B plus Ace equals Ment. That's the episode. Your leg. It looks like you're wearing tights.
My daughter...
you're wearing leggings.
My daughter came in this morning.
Yeah.
I had shorts on. I said, Dad, look at your leg. It looks like a turkey leg.
Oh. You're in a bad way.
Do you know why it's funny though? Because I knew what she was talking about. And have you ever been to like Disneyland or you know, they serve the massive turkey legs?
It's always the Flintstone ones.
Yeah,
that's
they're
what it is.
huge,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh.
And that's exactly what she was talking. They taste so good though.
Oh, they're luscious.
Yeah,
they're succulent.
It's a joke. Yeah, so that's what she was talking about.
Cool. Right, anyway, so every show we like to tell you how we like to kill a bit of time. And we suggest ways you can kill a bit of time. I've got a few ways, Ace. I'm not going to lie. I was playing this Order and Chaos game. It's out on iPhone. Things on Android as well. Free game, RPG, run around, magic, punching up people, chopping up skeletons. It's fantasy world. It's fun. Get into that. It's free. Also, there's an app called My Idol. Do you remember a meme that went around where it was Drake pole dancing on a pole?
Yeah.
The app that made that is called My Idol.
Right.
And basically you take a picture of yourself.
Yeah. It's a Chinese app, right?
Yeah, Chinese app, but they finally translated it into English. Trying to like get through the Chinese version of the app was so long.
I can imagine.
My Chinese is weak, bruv. So yeah, anyway, the new version of the app,
Fam.
I need to get my Mandarin on lock.
Get your Mandarin up, fam.
YouTube saved
We're
me.
all going to be speaking it in about 20 years.
Bruv, they own the world,
Trust
man.
me.
Do you know that? Do you know, I just want to say, China, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect to you, whatever you want to do. Embrace us, please.
But like, I'm looking for secondary schools for my daughter at the moment.
In China.
No, here. And one of the schools that we really want her to go to, Mandarin is compulsory. Like, you have to learn it.
Yes.
I'm like, raw.
All joking aside, China own a lot of property here in the UK.
They're getting in.
A lot of stuff is made in China. I wouldn't be surprised if 3/4 of the studio was made in China. Your crepes were made in China.
They more than likely were.
Hat was probably made in China.
Everything.
The bandage on your leg was made in China, maybe.
No bandage, fam.
No bandage.
No.
Is there even space for a bandage under there?
Bad
Under your
man
leggings.
don't wear bandage, fam.
You actually look like you're wearing leggings. Sorry. Yeah. So I was playing the My Idol app. It's got like a thing where if you log into Facebook, you can change your face. You can do like turn yourself into a. Was it you take a picture of yourself, and not only does it like make a 3D version of your face, it creates like a body around it, and you can do like dances and play music
Pole
behind
dancing
it.
and all that.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Doesn't have to be pole dancing, so you can do it with someone else. So I was like just messing with people like that, and I was DJing for NVidia. They do like chips and processors. They're like big into. If you're a gamer, you know about NVIDIA. Like they like, you know, if you have like a super gaming computer, you're like, yeah, it's got an NVIDIA processor in it and stuff like that. And they've launched this thing called the Shield. It is sick. It's basically like this little router thing, like, you know, like your Wi-Fi router. Plug it into your TV, have a control pad, turn it on, and it's like Netflix for computer games.
Wow.
But
so
like
play any game
they have on their server. So like their consoles are all in, like their servers in the NVIDIA factory or whatever, Germany, wherever. And all you have is this little like thing called a Shield connected to the internet. It's like 4K gaming, better than HD.
Swear down.
So like when new games come out, you don't have to download them or anything. They just stream straight away.
Yeah, but what kind of games are on this? Like, are we talking like we have to play Pac-Man?
I was
or
Tetris.
Like, what I got? Is it like real games?
Bruv, I did after the set. I said, "Let me have a go before you pack up."
Yeah.
By the way, they knew how to party, man. There's a lot of free drinks. Like their color scheme's green and black, and they were green cocktails. I was very happy with that. I was playing Street Fighter, the new Street Fighter games, the Batman Arkham games. I'm into them as well. So like, yeah, new games, 4K, multiplayer gaming as well.
4K.
So like, the future of gaming might be just having a little thing in your house that's connected to the servers.
That's crazy.
NVidia Shield. Check it out, man. That's what I've been on, man.
Yeah.
That's my killer bits for today. How about you, Ace?
What have I been doing to kill a bit? I'm trying to think of something that's tech gadget wise.
You finally upped your phone game.
Yeah, I
bruv.
got a 6S now.
At last.
So I suppose that's what I did to kill a bit yesterday. Is like obviously you restore onto your laptop and then you back up. No, you back up onto your laptop and then you restore onto the new phone.
Yeah.
But then it started putting all these apps on that I used to have from back in the day that I didn't want. So I spent about an hour deleting apps that I didn't want anymore. That was fun. And then I started playing with the new Snapchat, which was kind of fun, which we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
And then that was about it. That's all I could really find that was new on the 6S. But then I watched the advert and it was like, it's not the same as a 6. It's like, no, what's that? What is their tagline? Their tagline's like, it's the same, but, and then they have all these new things.
It's like nothing's changed, but everything.
But everything.
Yeah.
I like that though. It was quite smart, but then I couldn't find anything that changed. Oh, except that the password is now 6 numbers instead of 4.
And also the fingerprint, yeah. My friend who's paranoid, you know, like with iPhones now, like with my 6, yeah, and I ain't up to the 6S yet, Apple, line me up. You have to hold your finger on your phone for like a couple seconds for it to do the password, the fingerprint thing. Now, if your finger just brushes it, it unlocks your phone.
Straight away.
Boy!
Is that dangerous?
Guys that have got stuff to hide, all they need is the girl to just brush the finger against it now, and they get in.
I never thought of that.
Obviously, because you're a nice, clean-cut gentleman, Ace.
You know what? I did think that until there's another thing that happened, because obviously I'm like going from one phone to the next, and I started to just erase stuff from my old phone. How many WhatsApp groups are you in?
Too many, bruv. Too many.
And I'm going to shout these guys out because I do a online TV show sometimes called Cut the Chat. So I'd shoot in a barbershop. Me and my mates just messing about, chatting rubbish. 4 guys, barbershop, have guests sometimes. Now we got a WhatsApp group, yeah, and it's some of the filthiest things I've ever seen. And it's like everybody trying to one up everybody else.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Like, it's so bad. It's really bad. Like, I feel like because I was going through my the WhatsApp group and I was like deleting stuff, and I was like, if the police ever got this photo, yeah, I feel like they could arrest me. Like, it's really. Is it that bad? No, it's really bad. Like I wouldn't let my children touch the phone. Like, even though there's a block in it and I wouldn't let them anywhere near the phone. No, like, it's bad. Like, it's. You gotta have a part of you gotta have a little space to just talk that madness though. No, I get it, yeah, but like, where do you even find this stuff? This isn't stuff that you've got
I
off
need
Instagram.
An example.
I can't, man.
Is it like horses and people?
It's sick stuff, yeah. On levels of like violence and sexual stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Is it like 2 girls 1 cup sort of level, that area?
It's madness.
1 man 1 jar.
Oh my God, it is. Like, it's stuff that I would never want to say on this podcast.
Wow. And
then they do that one. I know you've been caught with this as well. You know, like, have you ever been caught? Your friends ever seen a video where you press on it and it's just loud sex noises?
Yeah, all the time.
That pisses me.
They're like, oh man, look at this goal from yesterday, and then like you hear it, wait for a few seconds, it just goes.
Yeah, that's really. That's really. Yes, I've been checking out the new Snapchat.
Yeah.
I think did we mention this a few weeks ago?
Yeah, like it's a bonus episode actually, with all the augmented reality update for those that are still ain't up on the 6 and 6Ss yet. So you can go and check that.
Yeah. So I mean, let me just quickly go into it, just to tell you what I actually think of it. Like, what I think is, as a grown man, there isn't really a need for me to want to vomit out rainbows. As a grown man, sorry, I'm trying to find out what else is there. Yeah, here we go. As a grown man, I can't really think of a situation where I would want to send somebody a video of me with red rosy cheeks, vomiting out rainbows. So that one is just gone. Then there's the one where you raise your eyebrows, which I think this one's quite cool, and then your eyes are just like hearts.
All right,
so like,
Drake.
Yeah, no, it's kind of
okay, Drake.
That one. I mean, it can work, innit? Like, send your missus a little cheeky Snapchat while she's at work. You know what I mean? Make her feel good. All right, so that one can kind of stay. Then we got what's the next one here? Oh gosh, I'm messing this up. Here we go. Then we've got, what's this one? A yellow face that sticks its tongue out.
That one's a bit, it's like Iron Man, but he's a bit happy.
I don't understand.
That's weird.
Like, what does that even mean? Then we've got, it says raise your eyebrows. Oh, then we've got the halo one. I like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Me being a child of God and stuff. I don't think you should use that though, because we know what you get up to. Then we got the really, the red eyes. I'm angry. Yeah, I'm so angry that I'm going to go on Snapchat and I'm going to paint my face red and steam's going to come out my ears. If you're like really angry with somebody, are you going to go on Snapchat and get this filter?
I might take a picture. But what Ace is talking about, just in case you don't know, it's like the augmented reality thing. Basically, you can use Snapchat, it like locks onto your face, and if you do stuff like raise your eyebrows, it does mad. It makes weird faces. There's like a fat face one as well, where you like open your mouth and crumbs could fall out.
Yeah, it's what, and you have like ears and stuff.
What's your favourite one been so far? Oh, they got a new one, Bubbles.
I don't like any of them. I think it's nonsense.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of fun.
Nah, man.
What's wrong with that?
I like the one that you used on that bonus episode, but I don't have that.
The scary face one?
No, not that one. It was like the Terminator thing.
Oh, that was sick. The Iron Man one.
Why can't I have that one?
They just keep changing them.
Why, Snapchat? Just keep it the same.
Have you seen that video though of people using Snapchat on their kids?
That's evil, man.
So there's like a face when you open your mouth, it like turns, it like goes rah, like one of those.
Why would you do that?
Jump scare tactic things. And some of them are funny because the more the kid goes no and opens their mouth to say no, the more the face goes rah.
Why would you do that to your children? Have you done that to your son?
No, I wouldn't do that.
See?
But it'd be fun to watch other people doing it.
Well, those kids are gonna grow up scarred now for life.
Like scared of horror films
For
like
your
me.
entertainment, exactly.
Fair enough. But yeah, so that's your killer bit for this week. Are you saying do go on Snapchat or don't?
I mean, use your Snapchat, do whatever you want, continue snapping stuff. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, I know this is not the podcast for it, but was it yesterday? Well, depending on when this comes out, this week,
Yeah.
in Walthamstow, I don't know if you saw this.
It'll be this drops on Thursday, so Tuesday.
There was a madness, like hundreds of kids just fighting. Apparently, it started with 2 girls fighting over one guy.
Yeah.
And then they called out 100 policemen to come and stop. They had to shut off the whole of Walthamstow High Street because it was just like this crazy mass riot with loads of people fighting. I say people, but young people fighting.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I saw a lot of this on Snapchat.
It was heavy on my feed and Insta.
Well, not like these are people that I follow. I've seen Snapchat videos,
Yeah,
like I've seen them on YouTube and stuff. These are all Snapchat videos. So it's like, it's crazy that people are just there Snapchat. I know what really upset me was a lot of the commentary. Like people really found this really fun.
Like,
so I don't want to go too deep because this is kind of not what this is. This ain't the podcast for it. But I just think that it's bad, like that social media gets brought into these kind of things, and we find out and we see it via social media, and it seems like a fun thing. It's crazy. It was crazy. It was insane.
I just want to say I'm disappointed in you, man.
Why?
Not you. The people that were doing that. And if you didn't do that, then I'm cool with you. Because come on, man, mass rioting. Nah. How about we just don't do that? Yeah. Let's just not. Okay.
Sorry.
Moving. Yeah.
Sorry to make light of it as well.
Yeah, go on.
Like allegedly, the guy that they was fighting over as well. Like I saw him, and he wasn't even like Drake or Chris Brown or like. Just any guy. Like,
any guy.
Yeah. So he starting a mass brawl in Walthamstow. He's feeling
some dead thing.
He's feeling like $1 million right now. But yeah, that was stupid, guys. Come on, man, and fix up.
Okay, now we're about to hop into something. This is going to be... And you know what's really unprofessional is when you say that you were about to do a great seg, but I've got a surprise for you guys. You know, it's the 10th episode.
Oh, wow.
It's the 10th episode, right, Billy? Or is it the 9th?
10th.
10th. One sec.
Marcus is leaving the building, by the way. Have you gone to get my mum or something?
One sec.
I'm scared.
Marcus just left the building.
He's just left the room.
Now, this could be one of the most racist things that I've done recently.
What is this?
But, Billy and Ace, you both had birthdays, innit, bruv?
Oh, yeah, I had a birthday.
No, one second, close the door. When was your birthday, Ace?
My birthday was, why is it sounds cutting out? Is that me?
That's me jumping all over the place.
My birthday was on the 24th of September. Shout out to the Libras. Yay.
There you go, bro.
Oh, my brethren.
So I've got Ace a little something.
I'm
Billy, when was your birthday?
Saturday. Oh, cheers, man.
So,
oh man, this is I feel like Charlemagne after Drake bought him some bowls.
You know, I had to get Ace a bit of.
So Remy,
is it racist that I got Billy, who's lighter, a bottle of vodka and Ace brandy?
No, I can't drink vodka.
Yes.
Yeah, I turn into somebody else.
I've seen you drink champagne, and we're not going to talk about that on today's show. But yeah, so happy birthday, guys, man. I just thought I'd show you some How to Kill an Hour of Love.
I appreciate that.
But this is a great way of segging in. It came in bags. I'm going to take the bags, though, because they're now worth 10p.
Those 2 bags are worth 10p.
Yeah, so if you're not in the UK, you might not even know what's happening out here, but there's like been an uproar. Maybe there might be riots about this, Ace, isn't it? There's a new law in England to pay 5p for carrier bags when you go to the shop to help out on recycling, and the money raised from the 5p goes to charitable causes. If you're in a shop and you don't charge someone 5p, you get charged $5,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So people that have been going shopping and wondering why there's like 2 security guards making sure that they pay for bags.
Yeah.
That's why, $5,000. But do you think it's a bit crazy that we have to pay 5p for these?
Well, I always thought that supermarkets put the price of the bags in the food. Do you understand what I mean? Not in the food. As in
so they calculate like a bag of pasta 98 pence.
Yeah.
But we'll make it 99 pence because
the bag costs a penny or whatever.
Yeah.
So okay, fine. I think as well 5 pence, although it doesn't sound a lot, is quite a lot.
Depends how many bags you use. 10 bags every time you go shopping. You go shopping once a week, yeah?
Yeah.
50p. 50p times 52 is
That is.
Hang on. It's probably like
Oh yeah, it's 25 quid a year.
Something like that.
26 quid.
26 quid a year.
Okay.
That was some simple maths that I
It
flopped
was.
there. Yeah, cool. Yeah, 26 quid.
A year on carrier bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'd be sensible and you'd bring your old ones back.
This is the thing, because there's a lot. Like I've seen a lot of videos and a lot of people. The truth is, we all have carrier bags in our house. Do you not? Do you?
I have a bag of bags.
We have a bag of bags, so there's no issue. You just gonna take your bags, go shopping, and then come in with the same bags and make sure you keep them, and that's it.
What about when you run out of those bags and they slowly disintegrate?
How do you run out if you just keep using them over and over and over and
They're
over?
buying biodegradable. They start to break and fall apart.
I think somebody is gonna really profit off this bag thing, because now you're gonna have people going to Lidl, yeah, with designer carrier bags, because you don't know where they've been shopping now. Like it's
Right.
not being baited up by the carrier bag.
Okay.
So what you'll do is you'll go and buy a really durable Harrods carrier bag,
yeah.
or Selfridges or any other high-end shop, yeah. Carrier bag. They're gonna sell those for like 10 quid each, yeah. And then you're gonna go to Lidl or the corner shop, and you're just gonna look like you're balling.
Wow. So using this
Or we
to
should
floss.
just make How to Kill our carrier bags.
Should we do that? And so, what should we sell them for?
Undercut.
Well, if
Less than 5p.
If 5p is the market
Nah.
rate, what do we do to mess with people then? Or do we sell? No, we don't sell them in bags of 10.
You sell them in a box, fam.
In a box. All right, a box of 100 bags.
Yeah. For 100 bags, no joking.
For 100 bags. 100 bags for £4. No, 600 bags. No, 200 bags for £5.
I think this. You know what? I don't think it's as big a deal as everyone's making out. I mean, I saw loads of headlines yesterday about people just walking out. People walking out with baskets. That is fucking hilarious.
Supermarkets have been running out of the baskets people use because they've just been going.
Just walking out with the baskets. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like, but who would want to walk down the street with a basket?
Would you? Billy's putting his hand up to talk. He doesn't want to get strikes this week. He's been getting strikes.
Now I work in a shop.
Yeah.
During the week, and I've had
You mean you work on this show, bruv? Get it right, yeah.
I've had disputes with customers asking for bags before. It's
Yeah.
like they're buying like a bag of I don't know, one bag of screws. So you can have a bag.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Why not?
Why do you want to put your screws in your pocket? You don't need to take a carry bag.
So basically, Billy is pro carrier bag Ace.
Well, no. Well, I don't want to get charged $5,000, but
But basically,
need it.
if you see a guy that looks like Billy in a shop, he's going to be that guy that's like, oh yeah, I'll slip you a bag. But I mean,
Or-
Ace, yeah.
I've known people to nick baskets before this rule came in. They'd like wheel it out and like straight in.
Right.
I don't care.
I reckon this is going to start happening, yeah? Segway, trolley, people are just going to be segwaying the trolley all the way out the supermarket and getting it home.
Why not?
Why not?
Do you know what's funny about what Billy's just said though? Like,
What?
I'm the kind of person that when I go shopping and you give me a bag for a small item, I get pissed off.
Why?
I'm like, fam, are you really gonna bag this carton of Ribena? This small carton of, or you're gonna put this in a bag, a whole bag? This one small, like really? What, this tube of fruit pastels? You're gonna give me a whole carrier bag? I get so jarred. I'm like, I don't want in the bag. Like, bro, if I've got pockets, I can just hold it. Like, I get really annoyed.
I get angry when it's the other way around.
Nah.
I
get so annoyed.
I get 3 cans of cola, yeah? One for Billy, one for me, one for you. I give him the money, he gives me my change and looks at me. Bruv,
I mean, those are
bag those up, please.
Yeah, those are bag worthy. But if I'm going into the shop for a Snickers, why are you giving me a carrier bag? Like, be serious.
What would be the limit? Like, where's your threshold? Where does it become, I need a carrier bag?
I think like 3 items. I think, for instance, you didn't need a carrier bag for those 3 cans ago. You don't. This is true.
I did, because I was carrying one bottle of Remy for you and one bottle of Blue
in that
Dot Syrup
situation, of course.
for Bill.
In that situation, of course. But if you've got nothing else, you don't need a carrier bag for 3 cans of Coke.
What if I want to put one hand in my pocket because it's a cold day and text with my other hand?
In that situation, you can you did the right thing. You asked for a bag.
Okay.
But they should not bag up 3 cans of Coke. I'm sorry. I think 3 items, anything less than 3 items, shouldn't be bagged up. It just shouldn't. It's a waste. It's the biggest waste. Especially, do you know what's annoying as well? Like, if I've gone into a shop for a packet of sweets, yeah, I'm going to eat them now. You know that, innit? Why are you putting them in a bag, fam? Like, what's the point? The bag's not going to make it past the front door. It's not. There's no point. You're just wasting it.
Well, you're clearly for the 5p bag rule
100%.
because it's going to cut that down. But why don't supermarkets pay it though, the 5p?
Because they're cheap bastards.
Every little helps. Yeah,
The thing is,
help me out.
I say that I'm not for I'm for the 5p thing,
Yeah.
but I know I'm the person that's gonna get caught out because I'm the kind of person, yeah, that I lose my wallet in the house all the time.
Right.
I don't know where my wallet is, so I'll go around. I know what I need to get from Tesco's, which is at the bottom of my street.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I need some bread and I need a bottle of squash, and that's gonna cost me £2.16. So I'll scavenge around the house for the £2.16, and then I get it, and I'm gonna get to the shop, and I'm not gonna have a way to carry it back.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. It's gonna hug it, innit? You hug it all the way home. You just hug it all the way home.
Oh, man.
But I know I'm gonna get caught out.
It's mad how people are just going wild over this though.
Yeah.
It did take over the internet for a while though, man.
And next week we won't care.
We won't care.
No, we won't.
Shout out to the guys that are tweeting saying they're outside Asda pushing plastic bags for 2p. Get at me on Twitter and that. People do like to complain at the moment. Even our mayor, Boris Johnson, he's trying to fall out with Uber, or he's saying he's not really feeling Uber drivers because everyone knows about Uber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like basically call a cab. Because he reckons they're breaking the law because they're basically systematically breaking the law because they are using Uber to bend the distinction between private hire vehicles and like public black cabs.
They're basically doing what black cabs do.
Yeah, but they're saying it's private hire so they don't have to pay the same rates and stuff. But basically, I feel like this about black cab drivers, yeah. You've not really got the best reputation. Like, whoever goes black cab drivers, man, they're so cheap. Oh, man, they really get you where you're going.
Bad reputation because of the price.
But they've not got the best reputation. I'm just saying they've not got a glowing reputation, yeah. But they were handling the cab business. As soon as they saw Uber was doing this thing, they should have had their own version.
Yeah.
Nuber.
No,
Black Cab
how,
Uber.
though?
Just make they've got apps now like Hey, it's called Hey Taxi or something like that.
Yeah.
They should have been on it from day dot. Plus, let's be real with you. Have you ever been offered a bottle of water from a black cab driver?
No.
Have you been offered a bottle of water from an Uber driver?
Yeah.
Little things like that, you know?
What I did like during the Olympics? I don't even know if they do this anymore, but that you could charge your phone in the back of a black cab.
You can do that in Ubers as well.
I know you can, but I saw there was like ports in the back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is cool.
I don't know, man.
No, the thing is, I'll be honest, I'm probably the biggest Uber user in this room, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I do want to defend the black cab drivers. Because they're an institution. Like black cabs are like people come from all over the world to get in a black cab. Like you see a black cab and you automatically think London. And do you know how hard it is to become a black cab driver?
Very hard. They've got to do that thing called the knowledge, haven't they?
It takes years.
And what is the knowledge exactly?
So basically you have to learn, there's something called runs basically, which basically means you have to learn the quickest route from point A to point B anywhere in London. So you need to know every single road. And like, can you think about like even like how long have you lived in this area that we're in right now?
I've lived here for most of my life.
Do you know every street in this area? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I'll use Google Maps to get around the corner.
Exactly.
Postcode.
They need to know every road in London. I've got a friend, shout out to Lee, who used to be a comedian actually, little man.
Yeah.
Well, I think he kind of still doing a comedy. He has just completed the knowledge and it's taken him about maybe 2 to 3 years, and he spent grand doing it. So like every day he would wake up, he would get on his moped and just do the runs, learn the roads, learn the quickest routes, do the exams. And like I remember like while he was doing it, I'd see him and he was just stressed. It's like, bro, just like it's hard, you know. And he got to a point where in the middle he wanted to give up. It was like, I spent all this money, I've done it. And now he's finally at the end. You know what I mean? And hopefully it will pay off, or it will pay off for him. But it's hard to become a cab driver. It's super hard. And then you got Uber drivers who just have to have a car and a phone, and you're an Uber driver. Yeah. So I kind of understand where they're coming from.
And with SatNav as well, a little bit of Google Maps.
Exactly.
Give me your postcode, let me know where you're going. And Google Maps will update as we're rolling and be, there's a crash, there's traffic there.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's an institution, but isn't your job as an institution, as a forefront leader of something, to stay on top of things?
So would they have stayed on top of things if they were cheaper, is what you're saying?
Cheaper, or if they just said, right, let's do black cab Uber. Let's just do the Uber app for black cabs.
I'm sure there's a black cab Ubers.
Yeah, but they let everyone jump ahead of them. Same way Apple jumped ahead of all the other phone, jumped ahead of BlackBerry, for example. BlackBerry was the phone at one point.
But
Apple came along and said, right, this is what we're doing. Catch up.
If they were like Ubers, like what's the point of the knowledge and all that stuff?
I think you know what? It could be redundant, bruv.
Then
why do we need it?
Then any Tom, Dick and Harry could be.
Yeah.
No,
why?
I don't agree.
Seriously, are you going to tell me a human is going to do better than a sat nav, fully charged?
Do you know what that's like saying? Like, if anybody wants to become a policeman and like withhold the law, they should be able to do it. Fuck going to school, fuck learning it, just let them go and do it. They've got a good heart, like they wanna withhold the law, so they should be able to do it. I don't think that's right.
But there's not an app that makes you a policeman. There's not like an app that you can like plug in to your like hands-free kit, and then like you walk up on somebody, take a picture, it goes criminal, apprehend them.
No, but
like, do you know what I mean?
Robocop there are vigilantes. So what I'm saying is,
they shouldn't do it.
If there was
you're calling Uber drivers vigilante.
I'm saying in the same way that there's vigilantes.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to put on a police outfit, and go and stop crime, I could go and do that. But I'm not qualified to do that.
That's illegal.
And I'm not the right person to do that.
That's illegal.
And that's what Ubers are. They're saying that's illegal because they're basically acting like black cabs, and you're not a black cab.
Okay, all right. They're acting like
these guys have learned how to be black cab drivers.
Acting like private hire vehicles, but really they're just cruising around, and we're calling them in the app. All right, cool. All right. I disagree with you. Yeah.
Why?
But because I think that all you need is a sat nav and a clean car, and you know what, you can drive them wherever you need to get to. But if they're not actually breaking laws, they're bending them. But if that's peeing off people, Boris or whoever's in charge, change the rules. It's like when they do that thing on TV where they complain about companies like swerving tax a little bit, you know, and they're like, oh yeah, they didn't just change. Why don't you just change the rules and say this is illegal now, and then it's the argument done?
Don't you think it's cool? Yeah, I think it's sick. Like I've got in a black cab and I'm like, I live on and my man just takes me there. No sat nav, not even asking me like what like, or is it near there? Is it off? Just like take me to and blam. Yeah, I'm there 20 minutes later. That's good. That's sick.
Also quite scary, yeah?
Why?
Because when I was a little bit younger, I went over to a girl's house for the first time, and you know, you meet the dad.
Yeah.
Like you meet the dad, and I was young, and I think he knew we were of the age where, you know, he might have to be concerned about where his daughter is. You know, he might have to make sure that the bedroom door stays open if we're sitting in there watching films, yeah? Meeting a cab driver who's a girl that you like, dad, is quite scary, because usually the conversation with a dad would go, you know, what's like, oh, how you? Oh, hi, hi. You go high pitching it. Hi, Marcus. Nice to meet you, sir. And he'd be like, okay, well, you know, I'm so and so. Where are you from? You just say your area, innit? Like, yeah, you know, I'm from Oxford Circus, for example. Yeah, cool. Carries on. But this guy was like, where in Oxford Circus?
Hilarious.
And I was like, you know, just around the corner of you know near Regent Street. Where near Regent Street? Well, you know, maybe a road called Great Portland Street. Where? Near Great Portland Street. You know the Starbucks? What, number 417? I was like...
He knew exactly where you live.
Yeah, and I think that was his way of saying, bruv.
I'll find you.
Yeah, I will find you.
I'm going to do that.
And I will kill you.
I'm 100% going to do that.
Speaking of finding things, Audible is a great place where you can find audiobooks, right, Ace?
Yes, it is. Now, for you, the listeners of How to Kill an Hour podcast, Audible is offering a free audiobook download and a 33-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their service. Now, audible.com is a website where you can listen to books, basically. Yeah,
it's like, imagine your favorite books read by somebody really well, and kind of just like, for me, it's great because I'm dyslexic anyway, so I'm not the best reader. But to read, a lot of the time, people think you have to sit down, innit? Sit down, open a book. But with Audible, I can like get a book, walk down the street or drive around, and I'm reading, and I'm doing stuff at the same time. It's like two birds with one stone. And let's be honest, we ain't all got the time to sit down. Like, you got to commute and stuff. Checking out this book called 4 Hour Work Week. It's like one of those motivational books. I've only just got into it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to be a little bit more efficient with my time. You know,
Really?
yeah, man. So it's just whatever you're into, like a little bit of fiction. You know, if you want to check out Harry Potter or something like that, you can listen to these books while you're walking down the street. I think it's really, really good. So yeah, like I said, 180,000 titles at your fingertips, and we can give you a free book. That's right, yeah, and a month's free trial. All you have to do is go to howtokillanhour.com/free for your free audiobook. That's howtokillanhour.com/free.
Audible need to hire my son to read some of their books.
Really? Good reader?
My son is 6 years old, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is gonna sound so bad. I used to hate like story time. Like I used to hate having to, because I don't really like reading.
Yeah.
It's like Audible would be great for me. I don't really like having to read to him at that time. But now he can read like really well. So he reads to me before I go to bed. Like as not like before I go to bed. not before I go to bed.
I can
he
imagine.
goes to bed. Like he's going to school.
To your son, Ace.
Read me a story.
Give me a story.
Yo, read me a story, fam. No. So, but like, he's got his reading books every day that he gets from school, and he has to read them at home. So he reads to me, and I'm like mad getting into it. Like I'm just like zoning out, listening to. Like he does voices and that. Like when it comes to the next character, like he's like mad into the story, and I'm like, I'm sitting there like it's Narcos. Like, bro, I'm really addicted to this.
Maybe they should get kids to do the kids' books then.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're listening, Audible,
He's very good.
give us a cut of that check as well, obviously, for giving you that idea.
I just mentioned Narcos. Are you watching it?
Yes.
What do you think?
So good, man.
It's really good.
It's
isn't
it
Have
is.
you finished it?
No, I've not finished
Okay.
it. I'm taking my time with it. My slow, sweet time.
Why? I did it in 2 days, fam.
Nah. You know what? I've not had time, but I just think it's the most refreshing watch since Breaking Bad.
It's so good.
I feel it's just, I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's basically Willis. Actually, no, we can't spoil it, can we? Because it's history.
It's the story of Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Billy,
The
are you
Don.
in?
No.
Oh man, what are you waiting for, bro? Narcos.
Well, Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on that. Obviously, after checking out Audible.
Yeah, of course.
Also, check out.
Ballers.
I still ain't called Ballers yet, you know.
Really?
Is that good?
I'm not. I'm behind.
Yeah, I ain't called Ballers yet.
Hey, what was that, Billy?
Billy Design.
There's
Billy,
breasts in
there's
it.
a lot of breasts.
Yes.
in it.
What a great way.
The Rock's breasts.
No.
Not Dwayne Johnson's, because he's
It's
quite.
made by Mark Wallberg is the producer of it.
I'm fed up
If you
with
ever
Mark
watched
Wahlberg.
Entourage,
He
you
brought us
realise-
Entourage.
Oh no, I'm fed up with him.
Why?
Because there was like 2 years when they tried to squeeze him in every single film. Like you don't need to be in this film, fam. Why is he in Transformers 4? Why?
Shia LaBeouf ain't there.
No,
innit?
exactly, man. Bring back Shia LaBeouf,
Probably
man.
because Jeremy Renner was busy, because he was
Nah,
the
man.
go-to filling guy for everything, wasn't
No,
he? Born Ultimatum, put
No,
Jeremy in
true,
it. Somebody to fire arrows and be a whack Avenger, yeah, put Jeremy
Exactly.
in it. Yeah,
Him,
Mission Impossible.
Wahlberg,
Mission
and
Impossible. Yeah,
Tatum. No, was it Tatum?
Channing Tatum.
No, Channing Tatum didn't get rinsed as much. Who's the other Donnie that gets rinsed as well? Bane.
Oh,
Tom Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah, he gets rinsed as well.
I like Tom Hardy.
Nah, I feel like it's like there's only 3 white guys in Hollywood at the moment.
Nah, Leonardo's doing his thing.
Really?
Even though I don't like his face. I don't really rate him as an actor.
What?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're lying.
I'm not 100%.
I don't believe you.
100%.
I don't believe that you don't rate Leonardo
I
DiCaprio.
do not
as-
rate him as an actor.
What you think he's not good?
I think he's been in great films.
So you don't think he deserves an
I
Oscar?
think you put me in Inception, that would be a great film. No, I don't know. Oscar? Nah.
You don't think he deserves an Oscar for anything?
McConaughey over him for an Oscar any day. I think he's all right. He's good, but maybe he deserves an Oscar. But I wouldn't say I'd break down the doors for an Oscar. What have you shown me other than you being Leonardo DiCaprio? He's
like,
just
he's done
Leonardo DiCaprio. Tell me a film where he's not Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Django.
He's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nah, he's not. He's not.
He is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Do you know why he's not? Because
Why?
I want to punch his face off, and I've never wanted to punch his face off before. He actually, you know, like when a character can make you that angry,
Yeah.
Danny's doing really well.
But Django. No, I didn't even like Django. Partly because of him as well.
You didn't like the movie Django?
If he's in a film, I don't enjoy it as much. Inception was a great film. Could someone else have played him? Yes.
I think this is.
What's the other one where he's a confused guy and he thinks he's a detective but he's not?
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Great film. someone else could have played that part.
I think what we are witnessing here, listeners of howtokillerhour.com, is a good-looking guy called Marcus Bonzi hating another good-looking guy called
Don't call it. He's not even good-looking. Tom Hardy's good-looking.
See?
Tom Hardy's good-looking.
This is
no. I'm gonna give you an example. No,
PBE.
No.
Pretty boy envy.
No.
This is what this is.
No. Ace, listen.
This is what this is.
Tom Hardy, good-looking. I will say he's good-looking. Who else is good-looking actor?
Leo banged Rihanna, fam. Come on.
But you know,
what? Come on.
That doesn't mean, bro. Come on.
Listen,
like, if you want, this is a quick set digression of the digression. Yeah. But then Lil Wayne draws Chris things, and look at him. Is he good looking?
This is what I'm saying.
Is he good looking, Ace?
No, I don't know if he's good looking.
You don't know if
he looks like he's not from this planet.
Exactly. Well, then, so he looks like an alien. So he doesn't even look human. Yeah.
Me as the straightest of straight men.
Yeah.
Like, big up to whoever you are and whatever you do. Like, I like women. That's my thing,
that's cool.
I can look at Leo and say, right, he's a good looking guy.
Yeah, and I can also look at him and say, don't really rate you as an actor. You're not that good looking either, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
I genuinely feel like if Leo worked in Sainsbury's, girls would go in there to see Leo.
But what if Channing Tatum worked in Tesco's next door? Where are they going? Sainsbury's or Tesco's?
Oh, but they're two different types of good looking. Because Channing Tatum is like, for instance, I can't believe I'm saying this. Channing Tatum, is kind of like the more macho, sexy, good looking.
Yeah.
Whereas Leo's just a pretty boy. Like that kind of pretty, super pretty white boy.
Yeah.
Whereas Channing Tatum was kind of seen more as a hunk. But Leo's seen as that really model-esque good looking.
No,
I'm sounding super homosexual right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is what it is.
2015, bruv. You're in a loving relationship.
He's porno music behind what he's
Yeah.
Do you agree with me, Billy?
Yeah.
Do you think Leo's ugly? Or not good looking?
He's not ugly, is he?
Exactly.
I don't.
You think he's ugly?
I don't think he's Chris. I don't think he's a Chris thing.
So why do you think he gets so much work then?
I don't know. He's just putting good films. He grosses. He's a money machine. All right.
Why do people come and see him?
Because he gets put in good films.
But why though?
Here's my point, Ace. All right. Yeah. Here's my point. So for example, I like actors. This is my personal preference that can take a role and take a film and make me go, you know, I didn't even think I was gonna like that. So, for example, when I watched Interstellar, oh my gosh, McConaughey owned that. Yeah, when I watched True Detective season 1, oh my god, and I can't see Leonardo DiCaprio doing those films, for example. But could I see the Prior, Mr. McConaughey, going into play those, like do Shutter Island and Inception with ease? Yeah, if you want to talk about favorite actors out there, Tom Hanks. Yeah, he can do stuff like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, he's the
Castaway. Yeah, those are totally different characters.
Big
Captain Phillips. See the
and my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Toy Story.
Yeah. See the range of acting. Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio doing a Toy Story character. Could you see that happening?
Probably. Why not?
It would probably be like the greatest. It would be like Toy Story 7 or something. Let's put
Leo could be like a Disney Prince Charming.
Nah, we just have to. I'm
not even a Leo DiCaprio fan, but I can't believe what you're saying. He's a very good actor.
I just prefer a lot of actors.
And he's a good looking dude.
Yeah, well. That's debatable. That's just debatable. Acting wise, I just think he gets put in great films. We were talking
about Mark Wallberg.
Mark Wallberg, you don't rate him. But then again, when he got put in Transformers, that did all right.
Nah, but it was the worst one though.
As long as I see Transformers transforming and punching each other up, it's a victory of the film for me.
It wasn't my favourite one.
But yeah. Anyway, speaking of Disney though,
look at that.
Yeah, Disney have, like, you know, we're talking about augmented reality with Snapchat and stuff. They've got these colouring books, and they've taken things like a step further. There's an app that you can get on your smartphone where you can use augmented reality, and as you colour in stuff, a 3D, and you look as a child colours something in, you can like look at it through the camera on the app, and it's 3D. I'm gonna bring out the video so you can have a quick look at it so you can understand.
That's sick.
So you get the idea. Yeah. So basically, you as a child draws on paper, as you look at it through an app on your iPad or iPhone or tablet, you see a 3D rendition of it straight away as they colour it in.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's amazing. And it's sick, yeah? But it's not amazing. It's not that it's not necessary. That's not the question.
Is it unnecessary?
That's not what I mean. It's not amazing or unnecessary. It's just typical. Let me explain. Have you been to Disney World, Florida?
No.
There's no place like it on the planet. It's not real. It's magic. You know, like this is not me trying to sell it, and I don't work for Disney. I'm just gonna say, yeah, like you go. I'm a grown man, I've seen some years, but when you go there, you are a kid. Like you fully believe that Mickey is there. Alright, so I've gone to this. I'm gonna keep digressing. There's a show called what's it called? I think it's called Fantasia. Fantasmic or something. No, this is a live show, it's a live show, yeah.
It's not Fantasia.
No, I can't. We're gonna find it. But basically, you sit down in like an arena, and they do all these magical things with water, and then there's like a fight. It's the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's amazing. Like,
come on, Billy, have a look for it while Ace describes it.
It's cool.
While Ace describes it.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I can't remember what it is, but like they put fire on there's fire on the water, and then Mickey's having a fight.
Oh, I know what you mean.
It's fucking amazing. And then then Mickey pops out of the ground and he's like, yo, I'm here. And then he's a puff of smoke and then he's gone. And then he pops up and he's over there and then he's behind you. And then Mickey's like, yo, I'm here. And then he's on a boat. And then like in your heart, you honestly believe there are not three different, like you believe there's only one Mickey Mouse. Disney is magic, fam. It's no, I can't. Like it's real magic, fam. It makes people happy.
Yeah, I've been there, man. It's good.
It's in it, Billy.
I've never seen you so animated and happy.
What I'm trying to tell you about Disney, yeah, it's that's it. Look,
what's it
called?
It's
a mountain. What's that called?
Fantasmic. By the way, when we talk about stuff like this on the podcast, we put it in the show notes as well with links you can click on. So like if you're on your iPad especially, just give a little click.
If there's one thing you have to see when you go to Disney World, it's Fantasmic.
Yeah, that looks sick. Yeah, let's put a link on that.
It is.
I'm gonna do
that.
Sick.
But what I'm trying to say is is like when you go to like Disney is its own area.
Billy's just playing Disney music in the background. Cheers, bro.
Look at that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it looks sick.
It's its own area. It's got its own zip code. Like, it's 5 different parks. It's like it's a world. You don't feel like you're going home to bills. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel like you're going home to pay rent or anything.
Do you have Disney money?
No, you don't have Disney money.
So cool.
That would be good. They should do that.
The Disney dollar with Mickey on it.
They should really think about doing that.
Then people would probably fake it.
Yeah. But it's amazing. It's amazing. Sorry, I went off.
That's all right. No, we're just talking about 3D drawing, like drawing stuff and being able to see it in 3D. I was just wondering, would that change stuff like animations and stuff?
Probably, because to me that looks magic. But then it's like, well, I'm not impressed because Disney is magic in my heart of hearts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're impressed, but on a Disney scale of impressed, you're like, hey, I expect that from you, Disney.
Yeah, because I like even now, like I don't watch Disney movies. Isn't that make me?
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Do you even have to ask?
I don't know.
It's the Toy Story trilogy, fam.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It goes 3, 2, and then 1.
In that order, not the first one.
Nah, 3, 2, and then 1.
Okay.
No, it might be 3, 1, 2. 3 is definitely the best one.
Is that the one where Buzz he speaks all in where he starts speaking in Spanish?
Yeah. That one is emotional, fam.
Did you? Like, you've got to be honest be honest to our listener right now.
I'll be 1,000,000% honest.
Did you shed a steel tear?
Twice.
At what points?
Right, so there's this part at the end of the film, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, where they're about to all go in the incinerator.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
And they're going, no, like they're like creeping down. Yeah, they're holding down.
This is why it was emotional to me. Yeah, like Buzz and Woody, I feel like are my friends. Like, and they spent 3 whole films trying to stay together.
Yeah, and they have.
They spent three whole movies. They spent the entire, like Andy's entire childhood staying together. That is their thing. We are going to stay together. We are friends. We are family. Not even friends. We're family. And at this moment, they gave up. They was like, raw, this is it. It's the end. And they just held hands and were ready to die. Did you not see it? And they were just like, they held hands and they were like, raw, that's it. Fuck it. We're dead. They just all looked at each other like, we've gone through all of this to stay together, but right now, we're going to die. So they held hands and they were just about to die.
Wow.
It's you got to watch it and just think about that. And it's like they've done you know what it is like? They went through so much things to stay together. They've battled so many enemies, people coming against them, and all they've wanted to do is stay together. And at that moment, it was over. They gave up. They just stopped fighting.
I think maybe it was more than a steel tier race.
Yeah, I was boo-hooing, fam. And you know what's funny is the second time I watched it, I didn't think it would get to me as much.
Yeah.
It did.
What happens?
It's the same. Oh,
I mean, the second time, compared to the first.
Like, I don't know. It got. You know what? I think the second time I was watching it with somebody and they started crying and I cried too.
Cool. And how do you get out of that mode of crying? Because
you laugh at each other like you're crying and I'm crying,
and that's it.
And we're crying at Toy Story, and that's it.
Wow.
It's emotional though.
Your favorite Disney film? Toy Story.
Toy Story. What's yours?
I don't know, you know. Oh, for songs,
yeah,
it's a toss up for the old school ones. It's a toss up between Aladdin and The Little Mermaid. Under the sea. Yeah, I like the songs. Or there was another old school one because my sister was into Disney films, so she had all of them. I used to watch Lady and the Tramp.
Right.
It was the story of basically a bit of a rogue guy,
yeah,
getting his ting. Getting the hot girl, but everyone's dogs.
It's the story of Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. Not that Meek was a tramp,
yeah,
but he was a road guy. And
this is why I like it because the moment in the film where he does something quite romantic with food, and I like food, but I'm not that romantic. So he figured a way to make food romantic. So he was nourishing himself,
right,
whilst also being romantic, and he hides a ring in a meatball, and they're sharing an Italian fancy meal, whatever, these two dogs, and right at the end, no, it's not meatball, the last bit of spaghetti,
yeah,
they eat it, and there's their lips get closer and closer, and at the end they've eaten the spaghetti and they're kissed. It's quite good.
That's your favourite Disney movie?
Yeah.
What? Bro, where's the action in that, fam?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I was going to say Lion King or something.
Lion King's wicked.
Lion King's hard,
but
fam.
I remember a girl crying so loud in the cinema and I watched it that it spoilt the film for me. No! It was when Simba's dad died right at the start.
Yeah.
Lion King's good. Kuna Matata and stuff.
All of that.
I like the songs more than the actual stories and stuff. That's what it was about.
There's life lessons in every Disney movie.
Really deep lessons.
There's life lessons.
Really deep lessons.
Proper.
I think in Aladdin, it's shown that you can be a clear liar and still get the girl. Yeah. That's the life lesson.
Right.
In Lion King, it's definitely you can eat bugs and still come back and run things, even though you eat weird things. That was a life lesson. In Toy Story, it was that toys come alive when the lights are off. That was a lesson.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
In what else?
Bridget, let's move on.
So, boy, would you mess with the government, Ace?
What does that mean?
Would you mess with the government?
Explain.
Would you straight up diss the government? Furthermore, the secret services.
In what way though? We've got platforms here. So I've got a radio show. We've got this podcast. Would I come out and say the government are screwing us over? Is that what you mean?
Well, that's common knowledge. But would you?
But I need to know what you mean. Or diss them how?
A guy called Edward Snowden. Have you heard of him?
Yes.
Gentleman that worked for a security company that worked with the CIA.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, leaked documents to national papers exposing them having ridiculous amounts of information. I think in a pilot version of when we were piloting this, or maybe in an early episode, we spoke about how your iPhone tracks everywhere you go and sends that information to Apple. There are network providers that literally have all the calls that you've made, all your texts, maybe audio recordings of everything for no reason. And he exposed it. And he had to go under off the radar. He's been living in an undisclosed location in Russia while seeking asylum. And he recently hopped on Twitter and he followed one account.
Who?
The NSA.
Swear that.
Yeah, man. He's sick. Is that the best example of trolling, by the way?
He is super trolling. I don't believe it was actually him though.
No, it's his Twitter, mate. It's his Twitter.
People can get hacked now and stuff.
Sources are saying it's official. No, I'm with you, but it's like the tweeting. I think he wrote his first tweet was like, "Can you hear me now?"
No
like
way.
that, yeah.
But his life is just gonna be shit.
Is it gonna harm him though? Do you reckon doing this, like hopping on social media? Do you reckon it could get to him?
I think it's making him a bit of a hero. Not a hero. I think he's just making himself more famous than he needs to be. Like, especially if you're in hiding.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe just go somewhere that you're not going to be seen. But like, stay off social media 100%. Like, what, you can start taking selfies and getting on Twitter and using Snapchat.
Snapchat would be funny if he's just snapping, hey, in a cave.
Hilarious.
Just chilling out, eating those beans. But like, I don't know, man. Like, it's mad that like, even in a world where you're in hiding from governments, people still like to hop on Twitter and do a little tweet here and there.
Yeah.
Man.
It is trolling, but then I do feel like it might not be him. Like, I don't know if you remember when Vybz Kartel first went to prison and he had all those tweets out. They weren't him.
Yeah, I reckon.
Nah, they weren't him. They definitely weren't him. But it's like, it's exciting. It's like, oh my God, look, he tweeted. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I had the technology, I've got the sick mind, innit? Sometimes. And if I could, if like Tupac had a Twitter account, I might want to jump out and just start tweeting Hail Mary. Do you know what I mean? Just for fun.
I fucked your bitch.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Just for fun.
Yeah.
So I feel like there are people that if they're able to do it, they would. I don't know if it's him. I don't think he would jump on Twitter.
I think it's part of his right to Ed apparently Billy said that Edward Snowden's done like TED Talks and stuff like that, and he doesn't care about being found.
Really?
Yeah, but clearly he does though, because he's a bit scared. But it's why shouldn't he be on social media? It's your God-given right to have internet access. Not God-given right. It's actually like part of your human right to have internet access. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Part of your human right to have broadband internet access.
Nah, you're lying.
100%.
You're lying about broadband.
Broadband is used in that paragraph.
No, it's not.
Who uses dial-up now?
No, but
what kind of right is that? Like, you have the right to dial-up internet. That's like the right to a Segway with no batteries.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's your right to have internet. So social media is part of free speech and all that. So
it's a human right to have internet.
Human right to have internet. There's a link. We'll put that up on the podcast as well. 100% human right to have internet. Even Facebook are providing internet in Africa.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah,
they're making a satellite that provides internet to Africa. Parts of Africa that haven't got internet. I think that's dope.
Water might be a bit of a better idea though. Yeah, water. Or some electricity, mate.
Maybe they should have some computers as well.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Hey guys, you got Wi-Fi. You call passwords Facebook 1, all right? Get involved. They're like, imagine like the Facebook office a few days later. Ace, what's going on? Like, we've given Africa Wi-Fi. No one's logging on. What's going on? And someone in the back of the room goes, excuse me, can I... Hey, shut up. Me and Ace are talking. No, guys, I just thought... what is it? Go on. They've not got any computers. Bruv, I don't know.
I
don't know. Maybe, I think water and electricity, bit of food.
Exactly.
But internet as well, though. Because then you can educate yourself.
Yeah. Good stuff. This is some parts of Africa. I know there's lots of parts of Africa that are popping.
Oh, don't get it twisted.
Popping.
There is money.
Looter. Loads.
I may be flying out to somewhere in a few weeks as well.
Nigeria. Don't go to Nigeria.
Why?
Because you're light skinned, no one kidnap you, fam.
Bro.
Don't drink it.
Why have you got to try and why are you hating me for?
Oh,
what is it you said? What is it you said about me? Light skin. What is it again?
What?
Pretty boy envy, fam. Pretty boy envy. Yeah. You've got pretty boy envy. I ain't got pretty boy envy. If I'm a pretty boy, you got pretty boy envy.
I'm secure in knowing that I'm not a pretty boy. The thing is, you can go now because your dad's like the king of Nigeria or something, isn't he?
Everyone's dad that comes from Nigeria is the king of Nigeria.
And he like the king
of Zamunda.
The super king.
Yeah, he's king of Zamunda. When we go there, they're going to throw rose petals down there for us. It's going to be amazing.
You don't think he's joking? He's dead serious.
There's going to be like lions on leads that we stroll down a rose petal carpet with.
You're going to make women bark like a dog.
It's funny though, like being light skinned feels like being light skinned. What I presume being light skinned was in the early 90s.
What do you mean?
Out there, like, it's a thing. It's exciting.
Really?
Look at Tim now. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Got the light one. Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown. Look at Chris Brown. Yeah, man. But I might be heading out to Africa soon. If I am, we'll have to do a show from out there, won't we? Well, I'll be out there.
You'll be out there. I'm not coming.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But that was it. Don't get it twisted. There is money in Africa. There's poverty, but there is dough. Yeah, something called oil out there. Yes, and that makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cheers for the internet, Facebook. But I don't know, computers as well, please. Instagram's blaming Apple for their own backlash. Free the Nipple campaign. Free the Nipple, heard of that?
No.
Basically, on Instagram,
you
could get your breasts out. I could get my breasts out. Billy could get his breasts out. Take a picture topless.
Yeah.
Woman does that.
It's illegal.
Picture can get taken down and stuff like that. So women have been photoshopping like men's nipples onto their nipples and stuff like that in pictures and being like really fighting to get their nipples out for equal rights. So women are out there fighting for more. Am I right thinking women are fighting for more breasts on Instagram?
Yeah.
I just want to say I 100% fully support you on your cause for that, and I want to free the nipple as well. How do you feel about that, Ace?
What's going on? Now, what is... Women want to show their breasts on Instagram.
Yeah, because like Rihanna and Miley Cyrus and stuff, they've had like pictures taken down.
What's going on? Like then, like I had a conversation with somebody yesterday about Amber Rose and the whole slut walk thing.
She cried and everything.
Yeah,
doing a speech.
You know what?
About slut shaming. I
gotta say, like, there's a lot of people like what's she doing? Like, people don't understand her message. And I'm gonna say this: her heart and her head is kind of in the right place.
Ass is in the right place as well.
And her ass is definitely
so in the right place.
But she's not the person to head up the slut walk protest. So if
I'm still quite confused about what.
Wait, shall I tell you?
Yeah.
Alright, so basically, like, this is, I'm probably gonna get some of this wrong, but this is basically the overall thing. There was a police guy, maybe in the States or Canada, that said women shouldn't dress provocatively because they're enticing people to rape them. So Amber and Black China have said what women should be able to dress however they want.
Yes.
So they've encouraged loads of women to dress provocatively and march and do this what they're calling the slut walk.
So women are not only fighting for breasts to be on Instagram, they're actually marching in big groups wearing really what people call slutty clothes
for the right to dress provocatively.
When's the UK one of these?
I don't know. That's going to happen in the UK. But again, my point, I think like the message is right. Like women should be able to wear whatever they want without the fear of being raped. That's stupid.
Oh no. All joking aside, I 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that.
Should be able to come if she wants to come to a club butt naked and not feel like she's going to get raped.
But
especially if Ace is playing, stand right next to the booth if you want.
Jump up and down. Yeah. But at the same time, and I don't even know if this is bad to connect these, don't be surprised if jeery things get said to you. Because if I did walk down the street with crotchless trousers and my willy hanging out, swanging, women are gonna go, hey, cock. 100%. Do you know what I mean? And it's just the nature of women's clothing is a lot more revealing than men's. Like even a tracksuit on a woman's a lot more revealing. So if you free up a little bit, you're gonna hear a bit more stuff. Physically, I mean, verbally, I'm not with verbal abuse per se, but it happens every day. Yeah, and I can't change everyone and make them respectable like in that way. Yeah, I can definitely be against rape, and if I see something like that happening or something wrong happening, I'm out there helping people. But at the same time, if you dress provocatively, freedom of speech allows people, and the internet being a cruel place,
say what they want to say,
mean things are going to happen. If there's like a naked picture of me hanging out there, and my manhood swinging down past my knees, then there's going to be a lot of memes about that. If it's like frigging if it's not in existence, there's going to be a lot of memes about that. The internet killed Meek Mill without Drake having really to do much. Without the internet, I go as far as to say that beef could have just been a bit of a that was a bit rubbish. That never really happened. Do you know what I mean? Like other rap beefs in the past, but you know, people need to be in this internet age aware that when you wear stuff, people will say horrendous things. Whatever you do, you can wear a suit. If you're up there and in the public eye, people are going to say horrendous things to you, and the internet is personified. Rape, though, obviously goes without saying. No way. I'm still a bit confused as to why Amber Rose headed up this campaign. Has she had an experience?
Oh no, I don't know if she had an experience, but I think she was very offended by what whoever this guy was said, and so she's headed up what they are calling the slut walk.
Yeah, okay.
And again, like I said, I think her heart's in the right place. I think the message is a great message. Yeah. But I just don't think I don't think she's the right person to head this up.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people see her as that political person.
Don't take
or
her
like,
seriously.
They don't really take you seriously.
Yeah, 'cause like Michelle Obama doing that is going to get.
And I wouldn't mind seeing Michelle Obama in some tight stuff.
She's so good, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Fine wine.
100%.
I'd pay the whole bill.
Man.
I'd pay the whole bill.
Bruv, do you want the friggin' Secret Service to bust through? They're listening.
I'll go to Russia.
Nah.
Be like, hit on my boy Ed. No, I was just saying I'd like to take Michelle Obama out for a bottle of wine.
She's married.
A bottle of wine.
Okay.
Did I say Netflix and chill?
Yeah, I'm sure you're young enough to date one of the daughters.
Yeah, but
how old are they?
They're not really young.
Okay,
we're gonna take that back. Clearly not old enough. Wouldn't you want to take her out for a drink?
Michelle Obama?
Yeah. I mean, Obama's cool.
Has Michelle Obama got a sister? A younger sister? I don't want to step on Obama's toes. That's all it is. I'm scared of him. He'll just push the button.
He's like a cool guy.
He seems like a very cool guy.
Just nuke England?
Yeah, just nuke England.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cool. Have you got a website?
I do have a website. It could be better though.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
How? I might have to use freedom of creation.
Yes.
Design, print, web, and anything and everything in between. Freedom of Creation are a one-stop shop that can take care of your simplest poster design to the most complex custom website build known to man. Can I say that
when
again?
he says that, I really feel like, can you build me a website that like, just, I don't know, I want a website that makes houses. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Known to man.
Known to man.
Yeah.
Our team of designers and developers have a hand in creating and maintaining some of the most memorable brands in a number of industries. Make sure your business stands out in the crowd. Go to freedomofcreation.co.uk. Want to see a good design and site? Make sure you check out howtokillanhour.com because they hooked us up nicely.
Neatly.
I
lie. And also Audible. If you want to get your hands on over 180,000 audiobooks, you get a month's free sample and a free audiobook. All you have to do is go to howtokillanhour.com/free. Ace,
Yo,
I've had a great time killing an hour with you today.
It was
Plenty
fun.
of ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing an hour with us. We may have a bonus episode on the cards we've just discovered during the show, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much for all of those that have been subscribing, rating and commenting on the podcast app on your phone. Please keep doing so, man. We need to start shouting you out more. And if you haven't got an iPhone, howtokillanhour.com is the place where you can find us streaming everywhere. Mixcloud, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio. Flipping hell, just go outside and look at a cloud and you'll probably be able to hear us. Ace?
Yeah, what he said.
We out.